All right. So thank you, Michael, for joining me. I'm going to do the recording at the same time, and then I'll start it off.
Okay.
So you have not gotten an email yet, but you will be getting one. WBEC-West felt that it was really important to overcome a lot of the various issues with firewalls and things of that nature. So they went out and they've got a proprietary system developed in order to continue their efforts moving forward by still being able to do the matchmakers and the showcase and connect the corporates with the WBEs. So this is the platform. You'll get an email that will give you a proprietary link to log in. It will also include your username and your password. Hopefully that will be in the next few days, either later today or throughout the weekend.
Okay.
I also am going to share a link with you before we leave that I will share with anybody that receives this video by email to be able to test your system. Please make sure that you've closed out anything that may be using your camera or your microphone in order to test, because it does require you to test through your audio and your visual with your camera.
Okay.
When you click on the link in your email in order to come into the software to participate in the showcase, you'll come in and you're going to see here, I'm using Anna's, and you're going to see the WBEC-West Platinum Supplier Showcase in the sessions. Just go ahead and click on Enter Lobby.
Mhm.
I will apologize why it's loading, that it moves a little slow with Zoom going at the same time, but it moves very quickly when it's on your own computer and you
Okay.
don't have Zoom. So when you enter, you're going to enter in the lobby, and you'll see that we have brought in some nice little graphics, and Dr. Williamson recorded a video. We asked that everybody go ahead and watch the welcoming video. But there's a couple little options here that I'll just go over. There is the agenda back here on the back wall. If you're like me and your eyes have aged a little bit and you don't see very well, you might want to just click here on the event agenda and it will be nice and big on your screen.
Okay.
It also will tell you what activity is taking place in what room. So the welcoming remarks will be taking place in the meeting room. Capability statement review will be taking in the matchmaker room. Showcase in the showcase room. So you can click anywhere on the screen and that will go away. You also have the help desk feature. So if you're having a problem and you're clicking on something and you're not getting in anywhere, this help desk feature will be at the bottom at all times with any menu. So just click on the help desk. It will take you into another room, which is like a chat room. I'll show you, but it is not live right now because I'm not back there to answer any questions. And you'll just start typing in your message and someone will help.
Okay.
Whenever you go into another room and you want to get backwards, just click on lobby and it will bring you back to the beginning. So the first room you're going to go into is the meeting room. You're going to let this go ahead through the process because it's now going to try and load my audio and camera, and I'm going to stop it midstream. But on any room that you go into, you're going to come into a sub room like this. It's so that if we had different activities throughout the day that were taking place in the same room, you would be able to choose which activity. We have this one, which will be the opening remarks. So you'll just click here to attend, and it will turn your screen into a large video screen. It will do a quick test through your audio and camera again, which I'm going to try and block this time so it does not cut me out of Zoom. But then it will load, and whoever's going to be presenting, if there's a video running or anything of that nature, it will be going. Jamie, of course, will come on and present the opening remarks and do all of that stuff. If you are a presenter or a corporation that has a session where you have an opening remark, you'll be on the back side too, and you'll see that you come in and you will basically see this screen, but your camera will be on.
Okay.
All right. When she's done, she'll instruct everybody to go ahead and move forward to the matchmaker because there's not a great deal of a transition period. And so you can click right on the matchmaker from there, go into the matchmaking session. Again, you're going to come into that sub room screen where you need to click on to attend. So go ahead and click to attend. And if you did not have a meeting, this would be the screen that you'll see. You'll still see these graphics. However, when you come in, you will see this screen here, which will give you a countdown as you go into your meeting room. So I think they're scheduled for 9:20 to 9:35. They're 14 minutes long. So you're going to see this enter the meeting room. You can enter that meeting room at any time. I do want to warn you though, for anybody, remember once you enter the meeting room and you turn on your camera and your audio, when the WBE joins, they will be able to see you. So if you are not ready for that, then you want to, once you get in there, like any other screen, you will want to go ahead and disable your camera or your microphone if you are multitasking, like many people do these days.
Okay.
So from there, once you're finished with your matchmaker, you do have a 10-minute recess to where you can kind of go warm your coffee, do whatever. Again, just go ahead and click on your lobby, go back out to your lobby, go on, do whatever you need. While you're in the lobby, nobody can hear you, nobody can see you. So if you need to multitask during that 10 minutes, check your email, check your messages. That's the best place to be, the safest place to be, so that nobody has access or nobody can see you. Any questions at this point?
No, ma'am.
Perfect. So now we'll move on into the showcase. I'm going to show you two views on the showcase just so you have an idea. Again, you're going to come in and click here to attend and go into the showcase room. Very simple. Once you go into the showcase room, you're going to see the WBEs will see this. They have a little countdown that will come up here, but then they have this countdown here, and they cannot see what's going on while other WBEs are presenting. They can only come in once it's their scheduled meeting time.
Okay.
However, as a corporate, you will see this setting. You can also enlarge it to make it full screen so that you don't have any of the background, and it will enlarge everybody's video here. But we ask that all corporates have on their video and have on their microphone. We understand that you might need to mute from time to time, or you might need to even cut your video off, but it is easier, and as we all know, to present when you can see people.
Mm-hmm.
So the WBEs will be able to see everybody, and you will be able to see them when they come in. You also will see the rolling schedule over here on the side. We'll have whoever is presenting and their company name and what time they are scheduled. You will not see this little blue button. The reason it's here is because the admin will see that. That's when we can allow the WBEs to come into the room and present. They'll come in, do their 90-second presentation. You guys have 2 minutes Q&A. Like any other video program that's out there, when you speak, it will drown out somebody else, vice versa. So if you have background noise, go ahead and put on mute. If you have a question, unmute, ask your question. We ask that the corporates, we don't have your names. Your names will be showing, but your company names do not show. So you might want to say, you know, my name is, and I am from, and go into your question. Here, we also have a survey. When they are done their presentation, done the Q&A, there's a 1-minute transition where nobody will be in the room except for the corporates. We'll ask that you click on the survey, which will be here under the plus button or their name. Click on that, answer. It's like a 4-question survey. It does go back to the WBEs anonymously after the event is over and they are all collected. And it gives them a very good insight as to how their presentation went and so forth, and help them critique it. So we ask that you take that survey. And other than that, once the showcase is done, there are breaks that are built into the showcase to be able to give you time. During those breaks, you can stay logged in. Just go ahead and turn off your camera and mute yourself. That way there's no accidents and nobody sees anything you don't want them to see. Other than that, it's a very simple platform, very friendly user-friendly, I should say. So are there any questions?
My only question was this was certainly very, very helpful, and I appreciate you reaching out and setting this up. I have one of my colleagues who's out on vacation this week, so she wasn't able to participate. Is there the video you mentioned is going to be sent out today or on Monday?
This video, yes, I will send it out today.
Perfect. Thank you.
I'm going to send you a link directly into what, go in and watch it. So that'll be no problem.
Perfect. That's my only question.
Perfect. So what I'm going to do after we end here, I'm going to send you a link. I will send that directly to you along with the link to this video as soon as it's ready. I ask that when you're not in a meeting and your system is not being used in any other visual or audio program, that you test your system. It gives us good insight as to whether or not you're going to have a problem with any of the software as we're moving through with the audio and the visual. If you are, that way we can address it. Please email me back directly. If it is an issue with your firewall, you have to go to your network administrator. If it's not an issue with your firewall, we of course can help you as much as possible.
Thank you. And just to clarify on that, is the background or is the platform connected at all to Zoom?
No, it is not.
Okay, thank you.
It is a completely cloud-based. It's all built in, but we always like to make sure and check just to make sure no one has any problems, because firewalls are, especially in today's situation, the firewalls are always being changed, protected, updated, things of that nature. So your network administrators are on it, making sure you're safe.
Absolutely. Makes sense. Thank you.
All right. Well, Michael, thank you very much for joining us. Again, I'm going to share this video. So for those that watch the video, if you have any problems, please do not hesitate to email me, and have a great weekend and look
Thank you
forward to
as
seeing
well.
you.
You as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye
Bye-bye.
now.